Setting up your operations frames so you can see larger debuffs, the health text, and have larger health bars is really easy. What you do is you go into your interface editor, you're going to click your operations frames, you're going to scroll down here. Now you can copy my settings exactly if you'd like, but I would suggest once you're in RAID, adjust it in real time for everything to make sure that it's in the sweet spot that you like. But this is a good starting point, and this is what I run. So my debuff scale is at 0.75, and for the love of God, if you are a healer, make sure your debuff scale is large as possible to where you personally can see the picture of the debuff and recognize each debuff. Now, if your little tiny debuffs are too small and you can't recognize that picture, they're too small. Make them bigger. My buff scale I have at 0.3. I want my buff scale to be large enough to where I can recognize that someone has a buff just for general raid awareness. But I don't want it too large to where it takes away from the size of the debuff scale. Now, health width and health height. I have my health width at 200 maxed out and my health height at 25. Once again, get in RAID, open this up, adjust this in real time and see where they fall and how you like them, and then you should be good to go. To see health text, super easy. It says right here, show health text. You just click the button, click it. And that's gonna do what I have right here. So if you see my health bar down here, it shows my health and it shows percentage. It's very important to have that. Every healer should have this selected so you can see everyone in your group's percentage and you should be good to go. Now right here, if you're new to healing or if you're just a DPS and you want to know what debuffs are on yourself that you can cleanse, select this guy here. This will only show on the group frames debuffs that can be cleansed. It makes it really easy for newer players to identify what debuffs can be cleansed. Now, once you get to a point to where you feel comfortable knowing most of the debuffs that can be cleansed, I would take it off. Just because of general raid awareness, you're gonna want to see all debuffs going out, especially if you are a healer. Especially if you're a healer, you're gonna want to see all debuffs. One perfect example is TFB Dreadguards. Force Leech. It can't be cleansed, but you as a healer are going to want to know who has Force Leech so you do not heal them. And the debuffs, if they're large enough, it will also show when they're going to fall off. So when they fall off, you can heal that tank again. That's a perfect example of why you don't want to have this selected. But if you are new, getting the swing of things, learning the debuffs that can be cleansed, feel free to select this on. Not a big deal. But as you're getting into harder raids and you're starting to learn more, highly suggest just for general raid awareness to have us selected off. If this helps, drop me a like, give me a subscribe, drop a comment down below, let me know if there's any other quick little guides you guys would like, and you guys have a good one.